Okay, so a police officer using a motion detector to indicate whether a car is traveling faster than speed. A speeding ticket will be issued to the driver of the car if the officer believes the driver is speeding. The situation is similar to using a null where we believe that they're not speeding, innocent, to they are guilty. Which of the following is power of the test? Okay, so power of the test, rejecting correctly. In other words, we reject and it was a correct decision. So I am rejecting this, so this has gone away, and I am believing that the driver is speeding, and power means that this is correct. So A, the probability of issuing a ticket to a driver who is speeding. Yes, right? So the driver is speeding, we issue him a ticket, we made the correct decision. All right, same scenario, but they ask what is a type 2 error? Well, type 2 error means that I believe this and I don't believe this. This was true, this was false. So if the driver is not speeding, am I going to issue it? First off, what's happening? The driver is speeding. And am I going to issue them a ticket? I believe this, so I'm no ticket. The probability of not issuing a ticket, so we're not issuing them a ticket because we believe they're not speeding. The probability of not issuing a ticket to a driver who is speeding. Yep, that's it. Because we're not giving them a ticket, no ticket, but they really were speeding, so this is C. Number 9, same scenario, but they want a type 1 error. Well, on a type 1 error, we rejected this, we believe this was true, this is false. So they're getting a ticket, but they were not speeding, all right? The probability of issuing a ticket to a driver who is speeding, no. The probability of issuing a ticket to a driver who is not speeding, all right? So we're issuing them a ticket, but they really weren't speeding. Because remember, we labeled this as true, all right? So that's an error. All right, so here we say the mean is 64 and greater than 64. A type 2 error, remember that's a fail to reject. All right, so type 2 is fail to reject. So I believe this was false, and this is true. So fail to reject, yeah, because we're definitely failing to reject. So we can get rid of all the rejection. When the population is 64, no, that's false. When the population is greater than 64, yep, that's true. That's my best answer. Type 1 error, same scenario. Well, type 1 error is a rejection error. So we're going to have to reject. So I reject this. I believe this, but this is false and this is true. This is what I believe. So we rejected, so that gets rid of the failing. So we're rejecting the null hypothesis when the mean is 64. Yes, it's true that the mean is 64. So that's C. This is supposed to say describe power, which describes power. So power is correct rejection. It's a correct rejection. So we're going to reject. This is false and this is true. All right, it's a correct rejection. So we're going to reject the null hypothesis when the mean is greater than, because not when it's 64, no, that's a type 1, that's a type 2, or excuse me, this would be type 1. Rejecting the null when the mean is greater, because remember, correctly rejection, so we rejected and it was true. All right, so power is a correct rejection, so that is letter D. Rejecting the null hypothesis when the mean is greater than 64. All right. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching.